So it's recording?
It's recording, so are you good to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you have an intro? Not really, right?
We don't really have an intro,
Yeah.
but hi Maddie.
Hey Maddie. Illy.
I was calling you Maddie, but
Oh, right. I thought we were like talking to her.
No, we can talk to Maddie.
Yeah.
Okay, well I feel like we need to jump straight into the elephant in the room,
Mm-hmm.
which is that you're not Maddie.
Hello. Yes, I'm not Maddie.
You're Meredith.
I am Meredith. Hello.
One of my besties and also icon.
Thanks.
International pop superstar.
The international implications.
The international implications that has. Yeah, international pop superstar, international investigative journalist.
I wouldn't push it that far, but
Oh, wow, okay. Hashtag humble much? Yeah, so Maddie unfortunately had a bit of a stomach bug.
R.I.P. Maddie.
R.I.P. Maddie.
Yeah.
Specifically her entire body because vomiting sucks. But yeah, so I have a cute little guest host.
Thanks for having me.
I know, it's a lot of pressure for you.
A little bit nervous because originally we were supposed to be doing this in a trio, but
This is true. You were meant to be a regular guest.
yes.
But now you're a special guest host.
Yes, I'm a guest host instead of just a guest.
So not only are you an iconic first guest, you're also an iconic first guest host.
Oh, well, thank you.
Which makes like
Who are you going to have as guest host next?
a double record. I don't know. One of us has to be not here, I guess, to have a guest host, right?
I'm going to chop your legs off so that
You can guest host
replace
with Maddie.
you. Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no, I didn't specifically mean me. I'm going to cut your legs off so that fucking Lady Gaga or something can replace you.
Oh wow, that's really actually quite flattering that you think Lady Gaga would come and guest host on this podcast.
Or I think that you're an equivalent to Lady Gaga, but
Oh, that's cute too.
yeah,
Oh,
that's what I was going for, but you didn't take it
I
that way.
can't believe you're being nice to me for the podcast.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm usually really mean to him.
Yeah, horrible.
I feel like I'm
Cruel.
I feel like I'm being watched, even though I'm not.
I mean, I'm watching you.
In the future, you're watching me.
And they're watching you.
That's true.
Possibly.
Possibly.
We don't know how the video's going
If
to
I
turn out.
decide I don't look too gross for him to post the footage.
Your turning looks stunting pretty. You're the bitch from New York City.
I mean, I was going to say that bit, but
Oh, sorry. Yeah. You are the pop star. I should have let you do it.
no. I think if anyone's a pop star here, it's you.
Stop. Are you trying to flirt with me?
When am I not trying to flirt with you, to be honest?
T. Real fair. I'm worth it. Speaking of Adele,
Yes.
I'm assuming you didn't watch her Saturday Night Live?
No, I've seen like clips of it, but I haven't actually like watched the entire thing. Is it on YouTube?
No, it's on Binge.
Oh yeah, no, I haven't seen it. I've seen like all of like the thirst pictures of her looking really hot doing her monologue though, which tea.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I haven't actually watched it.
Yeah. It wasn't very funny.
Not that surprised, to be honest. Adele doesn't. I feel like Adele is like too British for SNL.
Literally, that's what it was.
Yeah.
I kid you not. That was what I was
Yeah.
thinking while I was watching it. Yeah, it's so that, and like the humor and the delivery was so not American.
Yeah, I can see that.
Very British Office versus American Office.
Australian Office.
Can you imagine an Australian version of The Office?
I feel like that would slap, but like
In a bad
it would have
way.
to, yeah, no, but it'd have to be like a completely different thing,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but yeah, but at least
Should we pitch an Australian version of The Office?
I think we should. Who do we call for that? I don't have any connection.
Do you have Chris Hemsworth's direct phone number?
No. I mean, speaking of Maddie served Chris Hemsworth at
This is true.
at a cafe once.
That is true.
In Ballina, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So there.
Because he like lives around there or there, basically.
Yeah. Which is fun, and I'm very jealous.
Scary.
But it's also like how Zac Efron is like currently living in Australia,
Yeah.
right? His girlfriend he met.
Yeah.
She was a waitress at a cafe he went to, and then they've started dating. Like that's
Literally.
That's straight out of a Wattpad story.
Literally.
How
Trapped
come-
in an island with George Washington.
Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So like, why does that happen to her and not me?
Literally.
And why did that not happen to Maddie? Maddie, what are you doing?
Yeah, why didn't you snag
should've,
Hemsworth?
You should have like spilt his coffee on him or something. What's like all the classic like
Meet
fan
cutes.
fiction? Yeah,
Yeah.
all the fan fiction things.
It's like spilled coffee or ran into them in the street.
yeah,
Yeah.
or like got tangled in his like dog leash or something. Did he have a dog, Maddie? Let us know.
I think Maddie wanted to be his dog.
I would be Chris Hemsworth's dog.
Be his bitch.
I'd be his bitch.
Who wouldn't?
And his dog.
Oh. That's a lot to unpack.
We're going to end that there.
We're going to end that there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Adele's SNL was like, it was fine.
Mm-hmm.
And she was very wholesome and pretty funny, but like,
So
yeah.
everyone's favorite compliment.
Yeah.
You did fine.
I mean, although she had one sketch where
yeah.
she played herself on the US Bachelor, and she was just like a stalker.
As like a contestant.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like Bachelor. For some reason I thought you meant like Bachelorette, like she was the Bachelorette.
No, yeah.
But
No.
no.
Normal Bachelor. Yeah, and that was actually genuinely funny.
Okay.
And she also got to sing, so that was nifty.
As she should.
As she should. Not that we should tell her how to live her life, but
No.
this is how you should live your life. Adele.
Yes. If you're listening, Adele.
She is.
She better be.
She better be. And then I watched John Mulaney's like 4th time on SNL after that.
Oh, okay.
Which was like 2 weeks ago.
Wasn't he a regular on it anyway? Like a couple of years ago?
Oh,
Or
I
like
have
for a
no
while?
idea.
Or was he a writer?
He was a writer for like Seth Meyers or something like that.
He did that, he always did that like skit where, this is gonna, I don't know if this is one of those things I
It's
don't
gonna
like.
be problematic.
It's not problematic, but like I don't know enough information to like explain it properly.
Okay, you start
so,
and I'll try to help.
So I haven't actually watched like that much SNL, but I know there's like an ongoing skit they do every now and then with like Bill Hader pretending to be.
Stefan?
Yes, Stefan,
Yes.
that's his name. Yeah. And I think that skit is written by John Mulaney.
I think you're onto something.
Yeah.
Yes, and the story is like something like they would change the script and not tell Bill
like,
Hader.
I don't even think it's like change the script. I think they just like don't have one, and it's just like the what's it called, the
Like teleprompter.
Yeah, the
They
teleprompter
use
is just-
cards though, but it's wild.
yeah, it's just like either like cards or
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the teleprompter just like feeding him his lines. So it's just Bill Hader like having a mental
Yeah.
breakdown over the stuff
Trying
that
not
John
to
Mulaney is like
laugh.
telling him
Yeah,
to
yeah,
say.
yeah.
Yeah,
I think you're right. Yeah.
yeah. That's like the only bit of like information I actually.
Yeah,
know
actually, him
about.
being a writer does make sense. Yes, that tracks. That does track. Yeah, no, his monologue was fucking hilarious.
Is it? I mean, he is a comedian.
Yeah, but it was also like super on point.
Oh, okay, like topical.
Yeah, and then literally, I think the first sketch was the Halloween episode.
Oh,
so they did a version of Sleepy Hollow
Oh, okay.
and Ichabod Crane and the Headless Horseman, and the entire premise of the sketch
Yes.
was because the Headless Horseman can hold his head. Does he ever blow himself?
I love that. That is
literally,
that
it was
is-
the dirtiest thing I've ever seen on any network television
that
show.
is iconic. Have you
I'll have
seen?
to show you tonight because it's so fucking funny.
Speaking of hosting SNL, did you see?
I have done that, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You've hosted SNL.
Yes,
Yeah.
Harry
Yeah. Harry
Styles.
Styles hosted SNL recently.
Yeah. What, like end of last year, beginning of this year?
Yeah.
When his album was out.
Yeah. And I watched his there was one sketch where he was supposed to be like the like the social media
Yeah, I
person.
showed you this last week.
Did you show me
Yeah.
it? Oh, okay, never mind. I don't remember anything.
Need a man that can handle.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Rail me to death, daddy.
And yeah, that was pretty good.
That
one
was
was
funny.
good. Yeah.
That
You
was
did a
funny.
good job.
I believe that was written by Bowen Yang.
Oh, I don't know who that
He is a cast member and also a writer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was super fucking funny.
Yeah.
The fact that he was willing to say the stuff that he had to
Oh,
say in
yeah.
that sketch.
Yeah, it was a lot, but yeah.
Wilden.
I mean, why not?
Why not?
Yeah.
Yeah, truly, NBC does not give a fuck what they put on the air.
Good.
It's true. By the way, so we started Sex in the City, yes?
Yes, and
Which-
it's literally iconic.
It is so
and
good.
so much better than I thought it was going to
Same.
be.
Which is like stupid ignorant of us because it's
Yeah.
literally one of the biggest shows of all time. And
yeah.
we're like, I can't believe it's actually good.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I looked it up this morning and it literally started airing the year we were born.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And it's still relevant to us.
Yeah,
Which is a little weird.
but like, yeah. Every single episode is just like me every 3 lines turning
Yeah.
around to you and being like, "T,"
Yeah.
or like, "Same."
Same, yeah.
It's weirdly relatable.
And it's like genuinely funny.
Yeah, and like has like actually likable characters
It's true.
because like
Even Charlotte, the stuck up one, is likable. And
and like
it's really good.
And they're all actually quite like complex and like have like multifaceted personalities, which is like not something you expect from something called Sex in the City. For like literally years, because my sister really likes Sex in the City and she's watched all of it, I think maybe like twice or so.
Wild.
And she's always been like, why don't you watch it? And I'm like, I don't know, it just looks stupid. Or like it looks like it would be like raunchy in like a not fun way.
Yeah,
in like a gross
shock value way.
Yeah, in like a gross like boy humor way. But no, it's not.
It's not.
It's genuinely really good.
It's genuinely really good.
And very addictive, very short episodes.
Yeah, it's so true. Like in Netflix, the Netflix age where episodes are like 56 minutes.
Yeah.
Having a 22-minute episode is kind of refreshing.
Like we'll sit down to watch an episode of Sex in the City and then it's all of a sudden it's like
3 or 5.
Yeah, 3 or 5 at like 2 a.m.
Yeah.
And we're like, oh, we've been doing this for like 3 hours. But like, it's so good.
It's shockingly good. And we also literally every episode are like, oh my God, is that this famous actor?
So many fucking celebrity cameos from people.
But like before they were famous.
Yeah. And like people that I like never even like heard talk about like them being on Sex and the City and stuff like that. Like there was like one person in particular that was like really shocking.
Well, I tried to write down a list of all the ones I remembered, and I only remembered like 3, and that was Timothy Oliphant, Justin Theroux.
Justin Theroux is who I'm thinking of. That was like because we were like, is that Justin Theroux?
Oh my God, it is.
Yeah.
And one of the guys from Suits.
Oh yeah,
when he was young.
The guy I can't even remember what his name is.
Harvey?
Oh, I meant like the actor, but yeah, Harvey from Suits.
Yeah,
I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, me neither. I haven't even watched Suits.
Yeah, me neither.
This is a very on point for us to be talking about something that we haven't watched.
Neither of us have seen it. Yeah,
that tracks. But yeah, 11 out of 10.
Yeah.
We've basically finished season 1.
Yes.
And at this point, I've made the decision that I think I'm, who did I say? Miranda. Crossed with a bit of Charlotte.
Yeah.
The stuck-upness.
And I am Miranda crossed with Carrie.
Yes.
We have decided.
I think that's quite accurate at this point.
Yes. We don't know how they evolve.
Over the next 5 seasons and 2 films.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Which is wild to me that there's 2 films.
I've heard like something about the films, like specifically the second one. I think RuPaul's Drag Race made fun of this. They did like a Sex in the City like challenge, like one of the acting challenges. And it's all about how like the cast members all like hate each other by the time they have to do the second movie or something.
Okay, yes.
Yeah.
This is coming to me.
Which I like didn't understand when I watched it because I hadn't seen Sex in the City.
Right.
But maybe I should go back and watch it again and like actually understand the jokes.
Yeah.
But
I think it's just from the limited knowledge I have on that behind the scenes drama, I think it's just Kim Cattrall.
Which one's that?
That's Samantha.
Oh, I've heard that. I heard
think
she's a bit problematic. Not problematic, just like a bit of a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She I think she's the one who's stopping basically a third movie being made because she doesn't want to be around the cast. Which, like, you know what? Go off.
Yeah. I mean, she does play the most annoying character.
Yeah.
Which isn't like saying much. I'm not saying that her character is like really annoying, but Samantha is definitely like in terms of like personality is probably the least likable.
Yeah.
Not that she's not likable, but
no, I know what you mean. Yeah. And also like the most I can imagine the character of Samantha having the most impact on Kim Cattrall's actual life.
Yeah.
Because the rest of the characters are pretty tame.
Yeah.
But Samantha's character has to do some more, like, the more raunchy stuff.
Yeah. And yeah, I do kind of feel for like the character of Samantha also because I feel like out of all of them, she's the one that's most boiled down to like
tropes
and like, oh, this episode, Samantha's having sex with 5 people.
Yeah. This time it's a married man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Although that episode did take a turn that was iconic, and that was that the married man ended up leaving his wife to fall in love with her.
And then she was like, bye.
Yeah.
Which honestly, tea.
It's iconic.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is True Blood.
True fucking Blood.
Which, this is all Meredith's fault. She started watching it.
So I have this.
Why did you start watching it?
I have this like random memory this is going to sound so weird, of like being at one of my friends' place who had, because I didn't have Ostar as a child. I wasn't privileged like you are, Nicholas.
That is so Queensland of us to say Ostar instead of
Ostar,
Foxtel.
yeah. Well, it was called, there wasn't really Foxtel then, it was Ostar.
It was Ostar.
Yeah.
But only in Queensland.
Yeah, and you had to have like the box thing.
This is very niche.
Yeah, sorry.
I didn't have it for most of my childhood. We didn't get it until high school.
I think, okay.
Oh, no, grade
we got
6 or 7.
We got like, we got Foxtel like late high school as well.
Yeah.
But either way, it was when I was like 12, so like we didn't have All-Star or anything, and it was before Foxtel existed, I think.
You were 12 watching True Blood?
Yeah, listen. I shouldn't.
Wow.
I just remember being at my friend's place, and we were like going through like the channels trying to find something, and True Blood came up, and we started watching it because we didn't really like know what it was. And like, to be fair, if you watch like a little bit of it, nothing's happening. It doesn't have like the feel of a R-rated
like
TV
adult
show.
drama, yeah.
And
because it's very campy.
yeah, and so I just remember watching it, and then all of a sudden
it was a hardcore sex scene.
Yeah. Well, it wasn't even a sex scene. I think it was just like people talking, and the people were talking about like, I can't even remember which characters it was or anything. And they started talking about how bad like they wanted to give someone a blowjob or something, and we were like, okay, this isn't for us. And then
this is not for us.
Yeah, this is not for us. And then a couple weeks ago, I was like looking through Binge and I saw it, and I just I was just like curious because I was like, is this as like raunchy
as
I remember it being? And it definitely is.
It is,
but it's not in. I don't know, just because I've seen stuff that's like similar.
Yeah.
Whereas when I was
it's kind
12,
of the norm now for premium dramas.
Yeah. Whereas like when I was 12, I obviously hadn't watched
anything like
that.
You jumped straight from The Sweet Life of Zack and Cody to True Blood.
Literally, like flip the channel from Hannah Montana,
straight
onto True Blood. But like, yeah,
that's the double feature I want.
Yeah. I finished season 2, I think, and
I've just started season 1.
Yes.
So for context, Meredith was watching it, and she was like, "Do you want to watch an episode with me?" And I was like, "Okay, why not? I probably won't watch it myself anyway." And then we started watching it. And every time a character came on screen, I was like, oh my God, it's this person.
Yeah,
oh my God,
literally.
I've seen them in this. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Like literally every character.
Something I'm still so confused about is Anna Paquin being such an integral part of True Blood. Because, first of all, love Anna Paquin. She's very talented. But, like, it's so different to, like, anything else she's ever done. Yeah.
And still, like, even after she finished True Blood, she went back to, like,
it's like serious, like
like regular,
and
not like campy over the top
horror, romance TV shows. Yeah, it just seems so out of character for her, especially because she won like an Oscar when she was like 10. Did you know that?
Was that Anna Paquin?
Anna Paquin won an Oscar. She's like one of the youngest people to like ever win an Oscar. I can't even remember.
With the chick, what's her name, Blair from The Exorcist.
Oh, God, what is her name?
I
know it.
Last name Blair.
Yeah. Selma Blair.
Selma Blair. It is. No, it is.
It's not Selma Blair.
It's not Selma Blair.
No, yeah, but yeah, I think she won one when she was really young as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, Anna Paquin won an Oscar when she was really, really young.
For what?
I will Google.
Okay, we'll Google it. Yeah, but it was kind of wild because I did research into the actual show, like the behind the scenes of the show.
Yeah.
And the guy who created it and runs it, Alan Ball, is like a gay man.
Which
suddenly makes complete sense.
That checks out, yeah.
Because the show is so fucking camp.
It is. It's
so
the campiest thing ever, but it's so entertaining.
It is, and it works.
And it doesn't take it... Yeah, it works because it doesn't take itself seriously even a little bit.
Yeah, and the accents are so whack.
Yeah.
And I mean, okay, do you find Tara's accent is the wackest?
Yeah, but you can like so tell that that's not anything near her actual accent.
And it's wild because the acting she's doing is really good. And then the accent is like,
that's just
and I think she like kind of changes the pitch of her voice too a little bit.
Like higher than it probably normally is. We should really watch like an interview of that actress.
Yeah, we should.
Yeah. Side note, Anna Paquin won Best Supporting Actress in 1994 for The Piano.
Oh my God, is that what's his name? Is that the movie, the Australian movie?
Oh, because she's from New Zealand. I think she's from New Zealand.
Something like that. But I can't remember his name. What's that? The guy that's in Pirates of the Caribbean as well? Jeffrey Rush.
Is Jeffrey Rush? Hold on,
I've got also win a ton of awards for The Piano.
I will have a look.
I'm like 90% sure that's him.
Sam Neill's in it.
Well, yeah.
I can't see Jeffrey Rush though. Are you thinking of Sam Neill? As in
Maybe
like...
I am. Maybe I am.
Yeah. but
Not sure.
yeah.
But yeah, no, True Blood. From the episode that I watched, I was like, I don't know how I feel about this. But once you watch it from the beginning,
yeah,
and you kind of get the context and the tone from the beginning,
yeah,
you're like, oh, okay, this tracks. This is consistent,
yeah.
like within the show.
One thing about it is I feel like it's definitely not something you can like jump in mid-season / mid-series. Yeah, because then like it is like really like lighthearted and easy to follow and like campy and stuff, but it's also like really lore heavy.
It is.
Not that like the lore is like really like intense or anything, but like it doesn't make literally any sense because like I was watching it the other day and Dana came home from work, our housemate,
Yes,
Dana, and I literally spent like she sat down and was watching it with me, and I spent literally the entire time like explaining to her what the lore was, and as I'm doing it, I'm like, this is way more complicated than I'm getting the credit for.
Yeah, you did that for me too.
Yeah.
And I was like, but wait, so vampires are out in public, but werewolves aren't? Okay, what? Yeah, and even watching episode 2, Sookie gets healed by vampire blood.
Yeah, that's a thing.
It's like, oh, okay, this is an integral piece of the thing, but they keep it a secret so they don't get experimented on.
Yeah.
The vampires?
Well, kind of. There's like, spoilers. Kind of. It's not really. You've learned in like the second episode. It doesn't really matter. Basically like vampire blood, not only does it like heal you.
Makes you super horny?
Yeah, it's like a drug. So it's like doing like cocaine.
That's like episode 1.
Yeah, but like they go more in depth.
Because Sookie's brother has sex with the chick who gets murdered.
Yeah, he does.
Who was like a prostitute or a
They
vampire.
call them.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, no, not really. No. But she'd slept with vampires before. Then they like talk about it.
And they had a sex tape, which was probably the most intense part of the episode.
Yes.
Yeah.
Have you heard what they call people that sleep with vampires in that show?
Fang banger.
Yes.
Fang
How
banger.
fucking
Yes.
funny is that? That's so funny. Yeah, fang bangers.
It's pretty great.
Because then like half of it is like just these like real hick country people being like,
Fang banger.
Sookie, you're a fang banger.
Literally, and it's Ryan Quanten, who's actually Australian.
Yeah.
Who I honestly kills the accent.
Yeah.
He's really good at it.
You say that though. Because I know he's Australian, I always like listen to him, and normally he's like immaculate. There was like one line in the last episode that I watched, and I think it was like him shouting.
Oh,
where he slipped a bit, and there was like one word that he said with an Australian accent, which like you wouldn't have noticed. I don't think even I would have noticed if I didn't know, if I wasn't listening for it. But I was like, oh, Ryan, you slipped up a little bit there, buddy.
got it. Was it like, Sookie, you gone done fang banger, mate?
No.
Was that the direct line?
Funnily enough, no, that is not the direct line. It was probably a line like that, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But honestly, it's so hard not to repeat everything they say.
No, yeah, like just
it's
back
so
to them.
stupid.
Yeah. Especially like
it's so funny.
Bill specifically, like Bill as in like the main character other than Sookie, Sookie's love interest.
Compton?
Bill Compton, yes. Who is
Vampire.
Yeah, who was a vampire who was supposed to be like 30, but he's very, very much like a 45-year-old man.
Yeah, she says that too.
Does she?
In the second episode, she's like, can I ask how old you are? And he's like, well, I
was
died
changed
when I was 30.
I was 30.
Yeah. And that was in 1850 or whatever.
Yeah, like during the Civil War.
And she's like, oh, really? You look older than that.
Yeah, but it's so funny because he definitely does, because he is. Like, they're actually married.
I knew that,
IRL,
yes.
yeah. I can't remember what his name is, but yeah, Anna Paquin and...
Wait, it's Stephen Moyer.
Yes! Good job.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah, but Anna Paquin and...
My only talent is remembering celebrities and pop culture stuff that's irrelevant to everyone.
No, I enjoy it.
Oh, thank you.
Good. No. Yeah, Anna Paquin and Stephen Moyer.
Did they meet on the show?
I'm assuming so. But like I looked it up. He's like a decent 15 years older than her. Like he's now like, and he's like...
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he's like mid-50s now, I think. I'm pretty sure, yeah. And she's like 30-something. Yeah.
In the first episode, I didn't kind of understand why he was the heartthrob. But then in the second episode, when he's like, not being beat up.
Oh, yeah.
And all that.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, he has a really soft face.
He does. Like,
it's very cute.
The more I look at him, the more I enjoy him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, same thing. When I first when you first see him in the bar that like Sookie works in, you're like, oh. Yeah. Really? But then I don't know. But anyway, his accent is
whack.
Is whack, but it's the most fun to
yeah, you're right.
repeat because he's very serious and he's like Sookie.
It's very deep.
Yeah.
But not comfortably deep. You can tell it's not
Yeah.
His natural, yeah. Okay.
He's trying to be like broody and yeah.
It's iconic.
Edward Cullen pre-Edward Cullen.
Yeah.
Was it even pre-Edward Cullen?
The books probably were.
The True Blood books. Yeah. But I don't know. Either way, would have been early enough that Twilight wouldn't have been influential enough to influence his character towards the start.
Yeah, probably not. When did the first Twilight come out?
2008. And I think True Blood might have started in 2009. Oh, really? I thought True Blood started in like 2005.
Oh, wig.
True Blood. Let us Google.
I really thought it was later because I vaguely remember.
Oh, wig. No, 2008. Oh. Yeah. So like
around the same time.
So
wild.
Either way,
Yeah.
Twilight wouldn't have been influential enough for him to have based his character on Edward Cullen or anything. So
That's true. I haven't even seen Alexander Skarsgård yet. Who?
Alexander Skarsgård in that show is such a conundrum to me because like
he's an objectively beautiful human.
Yeah,
but yeah.
He's so fucking tall.
They make him look weird.
Yeah, well, he looks more normal now. I think they realized like
Do they cut his hair?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
I think they realized like halfway through season 1 that he looked too fucking
fucked up.
weird.
Yeah.
Because he's just like this gigantic, beautiful man who like
weirdest hair.
Yeah, with the weirdest hair. There was literally a scene. Again, spoilers, but it doesn't really matter. The show's been out for like 10 years. Yeah. Keep up. Says me who hasn't watched it.
Says us who just started Sex and the City from 22 years ago.
Yeah. He there's literally a scene where he has like foils in his hair of him like bleaching his hair, like literally murdering someone.
That's kind of iconic.
It is, but I'm like, what are you doing? Why are they even like? It wasn't an integral part of anything. Like he just had like foils in his hair, and like the next episode, all his hair is like cut. So I don't know whether that was like the turning point for them to be like, this is too ridiculous.
We've gone too far. We've created a monster that we can't control.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's funny.
Yeah. His character is also in like the past, like maybe like half season has gotten less goofy.
Thanks.
Like I felt like because he's supposed to be like the like in their like community of vampires, so they go have kind of like
a
county, like a council where like there's like I think they call him like the sheriff or something. Like he's like the leader of like or like the law of the vampires in that specific area.
Yeah.
And yeah, so he's supposed to be like really like domineering and stuff, but it was sort of like I don't know whether it was like Alexander Skarsgård's acting or the writing, but he was he was a bit hard to take seriously for a little bit there, but it's he's gotten more like reserved with with his character, so I don't know whether he got some pointers from someone or whether they like changed the writing of his character or something, but yeah, such a conundrum of a character, but I enjoy looking at him very much.
That's fair. Have you seen Long Shot?
No, I have not. What is that?
It's Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron rom-com.
No. Oh, that came out like last year or the year before, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like one of my favorite movies. It's so good.
Okay.
It's one of those movies where surface level you're like, okay, I know exactly what this is gonna be, and then you watch it and you're like, oh, it's actually deeper than I thought it was gonna be.
That's nice.
And
I love
funnier.
when it happens. Yeah.
He's in that. Alexander Skarsgård's in that as like a rip-off of what's the Canadian Prime Minister's name? I was gonna say Justin Theroux. Yeah, it's Justin, right? Justin. I know it. Justin. Anyway, it's a rip-off.
This entire thing is gonna be us being like Justin.
Yeah, Alexander Skarsgård plays a rip-off of the Canadian Prime Minister, and he does this super wild accent.
Yeah.
And it's so goofy and it's so funny. And I can't look at him without hearing that now.
Yeah.
Which is weird because I also can't look at him and not think of Big Little Lies.
Oh, is he in Big Little Lies?
Yeah.
See, I haven't seen Big Little Lies either. I haven't seen anything. Why am I here?
Oh, he plays like a monster in it.
He's really?
Like an actual abuser.
No. Okay, never mind. I take it back. I take it back. I didn't know that.
You didn't. It's okay. You didn't have all the information. Yeah.
Forgive me.
Yeah, no, he's a bit of a monster in that. But like phenomenal acting. But he's also opposite Nicole Kidman.
Yeah.
Which is, she's one of those actors who objectively a great actor, but her accents
are rubbish.
Yeah. And they constantly slipping.
I hate that.
It's so funny watching Big Little Lies though, because she's,
That's kind of like, well, he's not known for being a particularly good actor. Sam Worthington.
Yeah.
He bothers the shit out of me
I
whenever
can't stand him.
I don't like mind him. Like I don't have anything against him, but he annoys the shit out of me in everything he's in because he just like you can tell he just like doesn't care about keeping a consistent accent in like anything. He does all right in Avatar, probably because James Cameron punched him in the face over it. But like, what are those shitty like
Clash of the Titans.
Clash of the, at least an Attack on Titan then. That
Attack
is
on Titan.
not the same thing.
Well, I can't believe you're a weeaboo.
Yeah.
Anime hell.
Outed. No. Yeah, the Clash of the Titans movies, like he just like he's supposed to have like because everyone in it has like a British accent. You know how everyone in like ancient Greece movies always have a British accent for some reason.
Yeah.
He doesn't even like adhere to that, and it's like
it's not that different from
yeah,
Australian.
it's like
What are
the
you doing?
easiest accent he could possibly do, and he just like he clearly does not give a fuck.
Wild.
Which also kind of props to you, Sam Worthington. But
Yeah, that's what's it called? That's white man energy.
yeah, truly.
Not giving a fuck and just doing what he wants.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've seen the first one of those. I couldn't watch the second one.
I think I've seen both of them. Can I remember anything about them other than Sam Worthington's accent? Nope.
Yeah, I think Gemma Arterton
Who is that?
is in the first one. Yeah, a British actress.
Okay, sure. If you say so.
I think she played the like Persephone or something.
Oh, okay.
But
Persephone is such a nice word. Persephone.
it's true. Should we name our child Persephone?
Yeah.
Should we also discuss having a child?
Yes. We were talking about this the other day.
we were.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I started watching the second one and I could not.
Yeah.
It was horrendous. It's one of those few movies that has like less than 5% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah.
Which makes me giggle.
Because, yeah.
I mean, one of them is also Vampire Academy, which I unironically like.
I have not seen Vampire Academy. I've watched many videos of YouTubers like tearing it apart, but I haven't actually seen it.
It's super cringe and it's like
yeah. It's Zoe Deutsch. Deutsch? Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's directed by the guy who did Mean Girls.
Yeah, because yeah.
And I think that's why they fucked up the marketing mostly, is
Yeah.
that they relied so much on that.
On Mean Girls, yeah.
But he absolutely should not have been directing a female-centric teen comedy.
No.
Did
he write it as well?
Like 15 years. I think his brother wrote it.
Okay, because I think the whole crux of like Mean Girls doing so well is that Tina Fey wrote it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And she wrote the musical too, which is...
Did she?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. That's so fun.
Yeah.
How fun and fresh.
And yes, fetch, if you will.
Fetch, yeah.
The movie, you can tell it's out of touch.
Yeah.
The directing, because so much of the delivery and the dialogue is like, okay, that's not how people talk.
Yeah.
Maybe 15 years ago when you were a relevant person, it did, but...
Jesus.
Sorry, I didn't mean to destroy his career.
Yeah, come for his brand. Claire Foy is in that movie?
Which one?
Vampire Academy.
Is she?
She is.
Oh, does she play one of the...
I don't know. I haven't seen it. I just know she's in it.
One of the, like, council people, I feel.
Yeah. But, like, that's so funny because I feel like if you're, like... Especially because, like, when that came out, she would have been, like, not very known at all. And that seems like a career-ruining movie for, like, an up-and-coming actress.
I mean, you're not wrong.
But
like, Zoe Deutsch did well.
Yeah, but I feel like she was definitely more well-known than Claire Foy at that point.
Oh, probably, yeah.
But, like, yeah... But then The Crown happened, so clearly everything's going fine for Claire Foy.
Yeah.
Love you, Claire Foy.
Do you?
I do. I love her so much.
Wig.
Do you not like Claire Foy?
I haven't really seen her in anything, to be honest.
You haven't watched
Nothing memorable. No.
Well,
is it like actually good or is it kind of boring?
no, it's good. It's actually good.
I wouldn't. Boring.
To be honest, I don't find it boring, but I think you would, so I wouldn't recommend it specifically to you. But
What's that supposed to mean?
I mean, it's very. I don't know what the word for it is.
It's okay. I feel attacked.
I'm not trying to attack you. It's not a comment on your taste. It's just I don't think it would be your cup of tea.
I think it's too recent history for me to enjoy it.
That's yeah.
Yeah, because I don't do well with that. Like I tried to watch The Loudest Voice, not The Loudest Voice. The Comey Rule, and it was very good. Mm-hmm. But Mad Eye Moody plays Trump.
That is the funniest sentence that's ever been said.
Yeah, so
anyway.
And he does a fantastic job.
Yeah.
But because it's so fucking recent history, like literally 2 years ago, it's kind of hard to take seriously.
Yeah. Tea.
Yeah. So I don't I don't know why that's a thing for me, but
I mean, there's plenty of things that I've watched in my time.
Yeah,
In my
years.
my very, very long life that I've watched and been like, that was brilliant. I never want to see that again.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah, I feel like that's so many of the Oscar movies.
yeah.
Or Oscar bait movies, maybe.
True. Or even just like, I don't know, anything that anyone says is good.
Go off.
Like, no, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
that's hyped up.
Yeah. Or just like.
As like art.
Or has a lot of like positive, like critical / movie buff reviews.
Yeah. And honestly, yeah, even when I watch a movie like that and I think it's phenomenal in every aspect,
yeah,
I can acknowledge that it's being pretentious and that it's not an actual enjoyable movie to watch.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Like what did The Lighthouse?
Oh, yeah.
It was a genuinely well-made movie.
Yeah.
And the acting was incredible. But it was not good.
Yeah, I never want to see it again. No. It was...
I'm glad I saw it.
Yeah.
But I would never want to watch it
That
again.
movie is the definition of sensory overload.
Yes. The fucking noise.
Yeah, the big squealy thing.
Yeah.
I was talking to someone about The Lighthouse the other day, and they were like, oh, like it's really good. I really like it. This was a male also.
Well, yes, that tracks.
Yeah. It is a very boy movie. Not in like a gross, like boy humor kind of way. It just seems very masculine.
It's very white man trying to be deep.
Yeah, but really good.
It is,
objectively
yes.
really good. But yeah, this person I was talking to, and they were like, "Oh no, yeah, it's really good. Like, it's a really brilliant movie." And I was like, "Oh, bruv," but like the noise at the end, and they were like, "What noise?" And I'm like, "How can you not remember that noise? It goes for like 10 minutes."
Literally, like multiple times in the movie.
Yeah.
It's meant to be annoying.
Yeah, if like you have any kind of like auditory,
yeah.
like sensitivity,
Don't see it.
don't see it.
You'll literally die.
Yeah, you'll have a heart attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like, yeah.
Or if you're scared of giant fish vaginas.
Yeah. That wasn't as bad as I thought it
wasn't as
be.
bad. It was like a split second.
That was like, that was the thing that was like most hyped up about that movie, and it was just like, it was fine.
Yeah, it's true. It was fine. The more concerning was Willem Dafoe's cum getting on Robert Pattinson. That was a lot.
Also watching Robert Pattinson like kill a bird.
Yeah, and jack off multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the killing the bird. That was a lot. The seagull, right?
He kills the seagull, and it's really violent, and like you see the entire thing.
You do.
So yeah, trigger warning. If you don't like animal cruelty, maybe don't fucking watch that movie.
They're very true. What was I watching? Oh, The Queen's Gambit.
Yes.
So it's very. I thought it was going to be one of those things where it's like everyone hypes it up and then it's not actually good. Yeah. It's very good.
Did you watch all of it?
No, I've got 2 episodes left. Okay. But the one thing I want to talk about it's irrelevant to plot or anything. But yes, it's phenomenally well made. The acting's incredible. It is insanely compelling.
Yes.
And watchable for like a show that's about chess. Because it's also about like addiction and stuff. But whatever. But Dudley, the guy who plays Dudley's in it.
Yeah.
For like 2 episodes. And I was watching it with my mum, and she said the most iconic line.
Oh god! Like your mum said the most iconic line.
Yes.
Yes. Go on.
So this guy who played Dudley in the Harry Potter movies in this.
Yes.
Of course, he's never going to live down the fact that he played Dudley, right?
Yeah.
He comes on screen, and mum yells, "Oh my god, is that Dibley?" And I kid you not, I nearly cried from laughing.
Oh my god, I love that so much.
Dibley. It made me die. That was the best part about watching the show. But
that's so funny. He's in The Devil All the Time. That's
yeah, you said that.
Yeah. He's like he's like a preacher dude. Preacher dude? Yeah, I think.
That makes sense.
Yeah. Also, Robert Pattinson's in that too.
And it's hot, right?
It's like no, he's accent. Like, oh yeah. I mean, he's hot until he becomes like a rapist. So
wig.
Yeah, it's
that's really
a lot. But yeah, his I read this thing. I don't know if it's true about like Robert Pattinson always refusing like a dialect coach or whatever. Or, like,
is that a thing?
Apparently, I don't know if it's true.
Wild.
But yeah,
I stand Robert Pattinson.
Yeah. Me too. He's so hot. And also very talented.
And the hair.
And a genuinely really like
he seems like
cool dude. Yeah. A cool dude.
You're a cool dude.
Oh, thanks.
You're cute jeans.
You're cute jeans.
They're my cute jeans.
You are cute jeans.
Truly iconic. It's cinematic art, that episode of Kardashians. I don't remember what I was going to say. Yes, I do. Okay, you don't watch any of the Housewives.
No, I don't.
However, The Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, I watched episode 3. And for the first time, I think, in Housewives history, they had someone who wasn't a housewife, a friend of, or a husband do a confessional. This is my long way of saying one of the kids did the confessionals.
Yeah.
And
as in one of the Housewives' kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Meredith Marks's kid's name, his name is Meredith, yes.
I got it right then because you said
Meredith.
my name.
Meredith.
Yeah.
His name is Brooks.
Oh, okay.
He's very gay.
Okay.
And I think this is the first time one of the Housewives kids has had a confessional. And so everyone was pumped to see this and witness it. And then when the episode actually aired, turns out he had a very shitty, problematic view.
Oh.
And everyone was like, oh, that wasn't as fun as I was expecting it to be. Basically, he told his mum, like, not to hang out with someone, like, very assertively.
Oh.
Over something that was stupid.
Okay.
But it got me thinking. And I'm like, wow, this guy kind of sucks. Like, it's funny, but he kind of sucks.
Yeah.
And then I started thinking about it. And I was like, oh, fuck. I think I am this person.
In what way? That's not where I thought that was going. I was taken aback.
I don't know. It's just like, I was like, oh no, I think I'm kind of controlling like this person. And then that made me think, and I was like, do you ever watch something and you see a character and you're like, wow, I hate that person, and then you're like, wait, that's me.
That has happened to me multiple times.
Wig.
Yeah. I can't think of like an exact example right now, but there's been so many times in movies where someone's done something where I've been like, that's shitty. I've done that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yep.
So I can relate. Also, wild of me to call actual humans characters because they're on a reality show.
They may as well be.
May as well be.
They may as well be characters.
It's true. What else was I gonna say?
You tell me, dude.
I don't really remember.
Did you want to talk about the Grammy?
Yeah, but I don't really care about the nominations because there's nothing exciting happening. Unless Dua Lipa wins Best Album for...
Dua Peep.
Unless Dua Lipa wins Best Album for Future Nostalgia. I don't really care about any of the other nominees. I don't understand why Taylor Swift's Folklore got a Best Album.
I
feel like that was just a customary thing.
Like, Taylor Swift released an album, she has to be nominated.
Yes.
Very disappointing. Yeah.
I want you to talk about The Weeknd and his meltdown about not being nominated because it's a conversation.
It is. I brought this up in the car on the way here.
It's true. And I said save it for the pod.
Nick was like, save it for the pod.
Yeah.
So basically, I can't even remember what he said that much, but he had like this big...
You owe it to the fans to show us how you vote or something.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
But in general, like he posted like a bunch of like text things on his like Instagram story and maybe
and Twitter
about how like the Grammys were corrupt and stuff, which also like they probably
it's true.
Definitely, but like
it's as an artist himself who was expecting to be nominated, it's definitely
it comes off as a bit shitty.
Yes. No, it does.
Yeah, but like I love The Weeknd. Like I genuinely like love like a lot of his music, and I think he's like a really obviously like talented individual. And yeah, but I was just reading it, just being like,
this sounds out of touch.
Yeah, it sounds out of touch just because like he's like one being like I should be nominated is basically what he's
claimed rich celebrity already. Yeah,
yeah. He's like I should have been nominated this year, kind of thing, and also.
To be fair, he's not wrong.
He's not wrong.
I think Blinding Lights, the song, should have been nominated,
definitely.
But,
yeah.
You know.
But also, yeah. Like, he's definitely been, like, snubbed.
Yes.
Like, that's obvious. He's been snubbed.
But the way he went about it was like, okay.
It's a lot.
Yeah, that's a lot.
But also, like, I'm sure there's people that have been nominated that he, like, either, like, personally knows or at least, or, like, is, like, friends with or at least, like, knows. In an acquaintance level that he's basically just like ripped into.
Yeah. Literally fucking Nicki Minaj just did that too.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
Explain.
Okay.
I think I did. I think I know what you're talking about.
Back when in like 2009 when Nicki Minaj was coming onto the scene and she was objectively one of the biggest artists of the year.
Yes.
In her debut. She didn't get nominated for the newcomer at the Grammys at all, but Bon Iver did.
I don't know who that is.
Is it Bon Iver or Bon Iver?
Bon Iver, I think. Bon
Oh,
Iver?
I don't know. I just know that Taylor Swift says Bon Iver.
Oh.
Anyway, they
Let's just say I don't know.
they got nominated for Best Newcomer and won, I'm pretty sure. But anyway, Nicki Minaj just went on a Twitter spree and she was like, in case you needed any more proof that the Grammys were corrupt when I was new on the scene.
No, Nicki, no.
What?
No, yeah, keep going.
Yeah, she was like, when I was new on the scene, I didn't get nominated at all. Instead, they nominated that guy, Bon Iver.
Come for his brand, Nicki.
And everyone was like, lol, at Nicki Minaj not even caring enough to realize that Bon Iver is a band.
See, I mean, I didn't know that either, but if she was tweeting about them.
Yeah, neither. I'm also just going to alternate between Bon Iver and Bon Iver because I don't know which one it actually is.
Me neither. I've seen it like written down.
Yeah.
But that's like the extent. Don't even know their music.
Also, love their song with Taylor Swift, Exile. I think that is the best song on the album.
T.
Yeah.
But yeah. But like that's literally what The Weeknd did to
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, and then Nicki Minaj doubled down, which was pretty funny to me.
As in like.
But honestly, Nicki Minaj has more of a reason to be pissed at the Grammys.
Yeah, that was.
It's been 10 years of being snubbed.
Yeah. Whereas
Although, how long has The Weeknd been around?
a while, at least 5.
7 or 8?
Yeah, 7 or 8 years probably. But has he won Grammys before?
I'm not sure.
Me neither.
I'll quickly Google.
Yeah.
Has The Weeknd won a Grammy?
But yeah, like, love you, Abel. You're really talented. Oh, sorry, I love the name Abel. I like
He has
saying
won
it.
Emmys.
Emmys?
I mean, Grammys. He's actually an EGOT winner, okay?
He won an Emmy for
And a
his
Tony
cameo.
too, yeah, on Broadway.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, okay. I thought you were being serious. I was like, wow, I didn't know he was.
Me being serious?
You could have had like a whole story about that, and I would have believed you.
Good to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, urban contemporary album twice.
Yeah. So it's not like
And R&B performance.
it's not like he's not exactly the Leonardo DiCaprio of Grammys.
No, he won for Starboy, which I think was deserved because that album was fantastic.
But yeah, I feel like he could have handled it a little bit. Like I understand like being disappointed and knowing that the Grammys are corrupt and stuff, but he
Yeah.
I think he went a bit too hard. I don't know whether it was
Too much on the offensive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And like I feel like he could have gone about it without like making it seem
Shitting
like
on others?
yeah, shitting on other people.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, yeah, like the Grammys list this year for me, I think was a bit disappointing.
It's underwhelming.
Yeah, but I don't think it warranted his reaction.
This is true. I also
Yeah.
I enjoyed his new album, but I didn't think it was as good as like Starboy.
I
but-
think like specifically like the song of the year list was like disappointing.
Yeah, I think
I need to look it up. Hold on.
one of the only ones that I actually had that listened to was like Rain on Me
Yeah.
for duet or whatever.
Yeah.
But like the only albums on album of the year that I've actually heard are Folklore, Future Nostalgia, and Women in Music Part 3 by Haim.
I didn't even know that Haim had a new album.
Yeah.
Didn't even know.
Yeah. It's not even their best.
Yeah, I
Like,
didn't
it's
even know
great.
it existed.
But
Yeah.
yeah, I don't know.
So record of the year is Black Parade, which fucking hilarious name because Welcome to the Black Parade is already a song Beyonce.
Yeah.
But anyway, Black Parade by Beyonce, which I haven't even heard.
Isn't it a band?
Black Parade.
No.
It's a My Chemical Romance song.
Isn't it also a band?
Probably. I don't know. Colors by Black Pumas.
Mm-hmm.
Rockstar.
Who were already nominated for that at the last Grammys.
Were they? How does that work then?
I don't know. I think it's like Lizzo getting a Grammy for Truth Hurts when it was released like 4 years before.
True.
Anyway. She deserved all of the Grammys she
Oh,
got.
yeah. But yeah, it just like doesn't make like, logical
you know what I
sense.
mean,
Yeah. And then there's Rockstar by DaBaby featuring Roddy Ricch. Haven't heard that.
Whack.
Say So, which I think was inevitably going to be nominated
Say So.
by Doja Cat.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't think it could have avoided being nominated.
Yeah.
And I actually like that song. And I know everyone hates it because of TikTok, but you know what? I don't have TikTok, so it
Yeah, me neither.
it hasn't become annoying to me, so I like it.
Yeah, no fair.
Looking straight at the camera.
Ditto. Looking straight into people's eyes.
And then Everything I Wanted by Billie Eilish, which I also haven't heard.
I don't think that's even a stronger song. I think she was just nominated because they knew that they'd get attacked if they didn't nominate Billie Eilish.
Yeah, but they could have. Like,
She
I don't
didn't
even
have
know
a new
what song it
album.
is. Yeah, but like she's released singles.
3 songs.
Yeah, so couldn't they have chosen.
I think No Time to Die is better.
Yeah, why wasn't that nominated?
I think it actually might have been.
Although T, that sounds so much like the Sam Smith song from the last.
Writing on the Wall.
Yeah, because I'm writing on the wall.
Yeah, I didn't like that one.
It sounds the same.
I couldn't tell you what it sounds like.
Later on, everyone here has to do this as well, but later on I'm going to play it for you back to back.
With Writing on the Wall?
Yes, with Writing on the Wall and No Time to Die, and you will see.
I mean, I believe you. That's like, have you listened to Miley and Dula Peep's new song?
Yeah, it sounds like
Physical.
Yes.
By Olivia Newton.
I thought that
Prisoner.
Yeah, I heard that as well. Yeah, I thought that. Exactly,
I can't not hear it.
Yeah, same. Is that on purpose? Like, did
I
they?
don't know. Did they sample it, or is it?
I'm guessing they
just
sampled it.
But it's only that one, like 2
Yeah,
second.
but it doesn't matter. People have been sued over way less.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. But it must be. It sounds exactly like it. It's like how One Direction got in trouble for like what's that song?
They released like 15 albums in 2 years. I don't know what we're talking about.
The one where they're danced all night to the best song ever.
Yeah.
It sounds like the start of Bubba O'Reilly. Do you know out in the fields? Da, 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 da.
No.
Okay, well, I'll go fuck myself.
Okay.
No, but it sounds like a song from like the 70s.
Okay. Like Avril Lavigne and her writers blatantly ripping off Boyfriend.
Really? What? Boyfriend as in like the Justin Bieber song?
No. You know her song Girlfriend?
Yeah.
There was a song in like the 70s called Boyfriend.
That sounded like that.
Which had the exact same lyrics and the exact same music.
Random. Okay, I've never heard
it
of
was
that.
like literal copyright infringement.
Oh god.
But they ended up having to pay like a fuck ton.
Wig. I had no idea about that. But I love reading about like people claiming like copyright infringement over songs or like riffs and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. It happened super recently with Lizzo and Ari.
Over?
With Ari, it was 7 Rings, not the Sound of Music part. That was
like,
legally. They gave up their, what is it, like, gave up that 90% for the win, though.
Oh, is it that bit?
Yeah.
Oh.
No. You know in Monopoly where they gave up the 90%? They're talking about 7 Rings.
Random.
Yeah, they gave up 90% of the revenue. Profit, sorry, to Rogers and Hammerstein.
What was the claim? Like, what did they say was?
To use the music of a few of my favorite things from The Sound of Music.
Oh, as in like they already paid to like.
Yes, they paid to use the song. Yes.
Yeah.
But they gave up 90% of the royalties.
Yeah.
But no, that wasn't even the part that they got straight up sued for.
That's so funny to me.
They got sued for the line, "You like my hair? Gee, thanks. Just bought it."
Yeah. Why? Who said that?
Apparently there's a rapper who 2 years ago had the line,
you like my hair?
Yeah.
Just bought it.
Which
that's
well, not even G thanks, just like
you like my hair, I bought it or whatever.
Something like that. And she got in trouble for that, but not actually in trouble for that because everyone was like, okay, well that's one line being the same isn't fucking.
Yeah. I mean, that doesn't seem like something sorry, Ari, but that's not something like that's like revolutionary or anything. It's like
completely.
It's easily something like she could have written and then someone else has said that before. Mm-hmm. Like that doesn't seem, it's not like a whole verse or anything. It's like a sentence and it's not even a
yeah, so someone tried to come for her for that and it didn't work.
Obviously it didn't work, yeah.
And the other one was Lizzo with Truth Hurts. She got sued by 2 different parties. One was 2 dudes who claimed that they came up with and wrote I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that bitch. So they sued, and then there was I believe a girl on Twitter said, I tweeted this like 5 years before the song came out. Here is the proof.
Oh my god, what did it say?
I just took a DNA
test.
It's the same turns out I'm 100% that bitch.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Random.
Which, I mean, like, that's fair, but it's also kind of...
in the back of my mind, I think I heard about that. Specifically the tweet chick.
Yeah, and to Lizzo's credit, she did end up giving the girl credit and also, like, a songwriting credit and also royalties.
Yeah.
And then they gave the men nothing.
Good.
Because they got caught out in a lie.
I mean...
Which is fair. I mean, they should have been gotten worse.
The thing about tweets is that there is, like, dated concrete evidence.
It's true, unfortunately, for some problematic celebrities.
Yeah, but, like, it works in your favour if something's been
legal.
Yeah. I just thought of something. I have so many thoughts.
What is it like?
Terrifying. No, there's some artist, it was like the inverse of that, where an artist used like a tweet in a song, but the person that they took it from was like really happy about it. I don't even think
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
That's like no information.
This is giving
whatsoever.
me big Katy Perry swish swish vibes.
Wasn't swish swish. I don't know. I can't remember what it is. It's not important. Never mind. Moving on.
I think I know. Yeah, it sounds familiar.
I can't remember enough information about it to warrant this being a worthy story to tell.
Me with everything, and I do it anyway there. You know how Swish Swish samples a song? The actual music is a sampled song.
Oh, is it?
And then Sour Candy by Lady Gaga featuring Blackpink samples the exact same song.
Oh, okay. That happens a lot.
Well, when
Tainted Love and 50 other songs.
Yes. When the album came out, Chromatica, people tried to come for Lady Gaga saying she stole Katy Perry's music from Swish Swish. And everyone was like, you're stupid, because they both sampled the same song.
Yeah.
And Katy Perry didn't own the rights in the first place.
Yeah. That happened. No, it happens so much. But if you think about it, there's only so many combinations.
Right.
Of
I mean, you're the music person.
I guess I don't have that much knowledge about music theory, but in this stage of the game, in terms of producing and making music, there's only so many combinations of things that you can create, and you're eventually going to accidentally rip someone off, but by that just write the same melody
2
or
seconds,
or whatever.
Which is what I do think happened with Prisoner.
Miles
and Dula Peep.
Yeah. We'll see though. Maybe we can.
I also can't imagine Olivia Newton-John suing them
No.
for 3 seconds of song.
No, me neither.
Who knows though?
Yeah. I'd like to think that Olivia Newton-John, I know I said mutant. Olivia Newton-John.
Did you just come directly after her appearance?
No.
Wow.
She is the most beautiful woman ever. I would never.
You're not wrong.
She's an Australian icon. The other day I accidentally said Olivia Newton-John Travolta.
What?
Have you ever noticed that their names link up like that? I was talking to someone.
I mean, to be fair, that's on Olivia Newton-John for having 3 first names as her entire full name.
No, yeah, because
No, but that kills me.
Yeah, I was talking to someone about Greece, and I was like, Olivia Newton-John Travolta, and I was like, what?
Wig.
Yeah, right.
That kills me. Do you remember when John Travolta was presenting at the Oscars for Best Song from a Film?
No.
In 2014?
What happened?
And Let It Go from Frozen 1. And when he was saying,
doesn't he say something?
he was trying to say, what's her name?
I do know about this.
What? Idina Menzel.
Yes.
Instead of saying Idina Menzel, he said Adele Dazeem.
No, yeah, I didn't know about this.
Yeah.
Adele Dazeem.
And it was iconic. That's like Wendy Williams saying Dula Peep and not giving a fuck. Oh, she died. Aww. Anyway. Everyone go look at that clip. It's fucking everything.
I'm sorry for continually accidentally hitting the mic with my nose and stuff.
Oh, it's fine. I headbutt it 10 times an episode.
I just whacked it with my headphone.
Yeah.
So, sorry.
Rip to them.
Yeah.
I guess. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No. Adele Dazeem. Mm-hmm. Perhaps my drag name.
Adele Dazeem. It's Trixie's Tracy Martell.
Yeah.
If I was wait, what's her actual name again?
Whose?
Let it go.
Idina Menzel?
Idina. If I was her, I'd go by the name.
Adele
John.
Dazeem.
Yeah. The name.
Trademark it. Put it on merch. Sell that shit.
Literally.
Yeah. Profit off it.
Yeah.
Iconic.
If I was a celebrity and someone misnamed me, I'd laugh so much.
I'd kill. That. Die from laughing.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever think about if you're a famous person, if you'd go by your actual name, or if you'd change it?
Yeah, but that's because my last name is
I feel you could you could go by Nic. I do. Am I allowed to say your full name on this?
I don't know. Maybe not.
Okay, I won't.
Can I say your full name, including your date of birth and postal address?
Yep, and my social security number. Just kidding. I don't think we have those in Australia. I don't think so.
Yeah, no. My last name is Whack. Of Asian descent.
I mean, mine's just very boring. Sorry, Mom.
Yours has such a nice
alliteration.
Yeah, has a very nice flow.
I guess so. I was like, if I was like ever famous, I could just go by Meredith, I guess. Like in that Dibsy song that I did.
It's just Meredith?
It's just Meredith. But I'm pretty sure there is already a, like an artist, like admittedly not a very well-known one, that already just goes by Meredith.
I think you can do it.
So you think I can do it?
I think you can do it.
Okay.
You can be Cher.
I will never be Cher.
Not that,
I wish. Can anyone ever be Cher?
Yeah, she can.
Speaking of Cher, Nicholas watched Burlesque for the first time.
This is true. I think I talked about it last
Oh,
week.
did you? Okay.
I think. Yeah, it's the movie itself is mediocre. The music in it and the acting
Slap.
slap. Slap.
Yeah.
Although I will say that the amount of times they use the word burlesque
In
in
the
all of their
songs?
songs
Yeah.
is... and it's like, okay, we know the movie's called Burlesque. You don't have to use it in literally every song 10 times.
They could have just used it in like the last song.
Yeah, like Welcome to Burlesque and
And then the
Show Me How You Burlesque.
Yeah.
that one.
the ending song. But like it's also used like 50 times in Express in the middle. Yeah.
X Press.
Love. Nope.
Love.
Love.
Sweat.
Nope.
Is that not it?
Love, sex, ladies, no regrets.
What's the one that has sweat in it? Is that the
I
last
don't
one?
fucking know.
One of them says sweat, and I was like, oh, okay.
I don't know.
Ooh, kinky.
Oh. Alaska.
You are Alaska. Thunderfuck.
My mum's favorite drag queen.
That surprises me.
You wish your mum was cool enough to have a favorite drag queen.
It's true. It's accurate. The only other thing I want to touch on is that the Dolly Parton vaccine. No.
What?
The COVID-19 vaccine from one of the big sciencey people.
Dolly Parton?
Dolly Parton at the very beginning of COVID donated a ton of money towards their research. So people are calling it the Dolly Parton vaccine because it just had like 96% success rate or something.
Can we call it Dolly? Like I'm going to go out and get... That sounds like you're getting drugs, Molly.
Yeah, it does.
No, but like, isn't that cute? Like, I'm going to go get the Dolly Parton.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that when you take it, you burst out into like 9 to 5.
Yeah.
Or
Start
Old
singing
Flames.
Jolene.
Yeah, or Jolene. Because that's my dream, is to be Dolly Parton.
Yeah. That would be so wholesome and lovely if the vaccine that she donated to was the one that everyone ended up getting.
It's one of the two.
Yeah.
The other one's like the Pfizer one.
We're getting pretty close, aren't we? To like actually...
And Trump funded neither of them, despite what he says. That's fun.
Yeah, well...
Okay, we need to start wrapping up.
Okay.
So, are you ready to do a what the fuck of the week?
Yes, sure.
Yeah?
Have you thought of what yours is?
I did, and now I can't remember.
Oh.
But
Should I go first while you think then?
You're welcome to go first.
Because I thought of mine in the car on the way over here.
This is true. I've already forgotten what it was though.
And it was my what the fuck of the week is the fact that you can get actual barista made coffee, like iced coffee.
Oh, yes.
You do remember now.
Yeah.
This is such a first world, such a niche, first world problem that literally doesn't impact my life whatsoever. And I honestly don't care about that much, but it's one of those things that like every
That's
time.
what it's for. That's what the fuck of the week is for.
But
okay?
it's like not like, oh god, I hate world hunger.
Yeah.
It's like it's very, very niche and literally doesn't matter at all. But like getting like an iced latte, and then I'm one of those people that puts sugar in their coffee. Come for me as much as you like at Dana.
Why?
I'm specifically talking to Dana right now.
Okay. Are you gonna go home and deck her?
Yes, I'm gonna go home and deck Dana.
Here's what you get for hating on sugar.
Yeah. So I'm one of those people that drink sugar in my coffee, and I like me an iced latte. But if you go,
As we all do.
yes, if you go literally anywhere that isn't Macca's, which isn't even like a coffee place,
Or Starbucks.
yeah, or Starbucks,
To the chains, yeah.
yeah, like even like a really like fancy like barista like boutique kind of coffee place. If you ask for an iced latte with 2 sugars in it, they take that as, oh, I'm gonna make you an iced latte and put literal 2 like
Granular
things
sugar.
of granulated sugar in it, and that just like floats to the bottom. And I'm like, in what world would this be something that someone would desire
Literally.
as part of their coffee? Like, surely, I don't know. It makes me feel like such a snob, but I'm literally like the least like snobby person about coffee.
But it's one of those like
It just doesn't
annoying things.
Yeah, it just doesn't
Like,
make sense to me.
It chips away at you.
Yeah, it's just chipping away at me.
It's emotionally
it's really upsetting.
hard to handle.
No, but just
You need a real man that can handle.
yeah, I do. But like, it's not even it's one of those things. I don't even think it annoys me that much. It just baffles me that's the thing.
It's like, wouldn't that be easier to use liquid sweetener in?
Yeah, and I'd
But
assume.
no, in iced drinks where you don't have to melt it in the coffee, which most people don't bother with.
Yeah, but like, even if they didn't have the sweetener, you'd think not me, not making everything
No,
about
you
me.
specifically.
Me specifically asking for sugar in a coffee, they'd like melt it in the shot of coffee, then put it in the milk. Yeah, and the ice.
But they don't.
But no, like literally 95% of places you ask for sugar in.
They just dump it in at the end.
They just dump it in. I'm like, what is the point of this? So half the time I don't even ask for it because I know that's what they're going to do.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's my what the fuck of the week. It's very...
Your what the fuck of the week is fuck all baristas.
Yeah.
Yes.
I hate all of you.
# not all baristas.
Yeah. No, because the lovely people at Macca's made me a coffee with actual sweetener in it.
This is true.
Which I was very happy about. But
which, by the way, they put in anyway.
Yeah.
It's like if you ask for a nice latte, it comes with sweetener.
Yeah. Which, good.
Good.
Everyone needs more sugar.
Tea.
No.
Tea. No, tea.
Tea needs sugar.
Depends on the tea.
Yeah.
A good black tea with a little bit of milk and sugar. Nothing better.
You know what's chaotic? People that put milk in like fruity tea.
Literally, that makes me want to vomit.
Me too.
That's grotty.
It's in the same vein as like milky alcohol to me.
Oh, like what's that drink with like Kahlua and
like espresso martinis?
No, but it's like a Kahlua with milk and that's it. Or like a White Russian.
Oh, yeah, is that what
White
it is?
Russians scare me. That's like white rum and milk, right?
My mum drinks that and it
Can we
literally
ask her
disgusts
why?
me. Yeah, mum. Lenine.
Let's call her right now.
Yeah, Lenine.
Why do you drink White Russians?
Why do you drink White Russians? But yeah, she drinks them sometimes. She drinks them before bed sometimes. Wow. And I'm like,
I mean, honestly, that makes more sense than at a party.
Yeah, it does. But I'm just like, the idea of like alcohol and milk is just disgusting to me. Like I've had some like espresso martinis and even then I'm like.
They don't have milk in them.
No, but
I can't do espresso martinis with egg whites. It stresses me out.
I usually can't tell if a drink has egg whites in it. Yeah. Anyway, that's my tea on coffee.
Yeah. Oh,
hey,
that was good. Wow, you're such a wordplay genius.
Yeah.
That's unrelated though. We'll just kill each other for fun. Mm-hmm. My what the fuck of the week.
Yes.
In solidarity with Maddie, is vomiting.
Tea.
Because why would evolution create the perfect human body who's capable of creating such things as complex computers and, you know, smart shit?
Yeah.
And like fantastic art like True Blood. Mm-hmm. But have people be sick and need to vomit out of the hole that they breathe with.
This is true.
Because you know when you're going to vomit and you feel like you're about to choke to death because you can't breathe and it's still coming out and you're like, oh my God, this is how I die with my head in the toilet.
Yeah. And you're like, my mum is going to have to find me like this.
Covered in vomit and toilet water.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So my what the fuck of the week is, why is the human body designed like that?
Yeah.
In which each hole has multiple uses.
Oh God, I hate you. You're going to call me a horse girl for this, but did you know horses can't vomit?
Oh my God, you're such a horse girl.
Oh, shut up. It's
why
an interesting fact. No, I don't know why. I don't know the science behind it. But
how many stomachs do they have?
One.
Why?
I don't know.
Why?
I don't know.
Don't they eat grass?
They do eat grass. They only have one stomach.
But cows have multiple stomachs.
They do. I don't have the answers for you. But yeah, horses have one stomach and they can't vomit, which is why like a lot of the times like horses like die from like stomach related issues because they can't just like vomit up bad stuff. You know?
Wild.
So like you can literally
that makes sense.
This is such a weird tangent, but like
it's because you're a horse girl. It's okay.
No, it is not.
There's nothing wrong with being a horse girl.
Kind of, but anyway, but like you can literally kill a horse by like feeding it too much because they can't. Well, you know what I mean. If you eat
tag yourself, I'm a horse.
Except you can throw it out. Yeah. But like you know, like if you eat too much, you're like.
I'd literally rather die than vomit sometimes.
Same.
Not all the time.
Always the lead up to vomiting is so much worse than the actual
like, is
thing.
it coming? Is it coming?
Yeah.
It's coming. Yeah.
Yeah. So much worse. The suspense.
It's like watching a
like
thriller.
the nausea.
Yeah.
Beforehand is worse.
Anyway, that was a wild way to end the podcast.
Yeah, talking about horse vomit. I mean, or the lack of horse vomit.
This is true. Meredith, thank you so much for being the first guest and also the first guest host.
Oh, that's okay. Thank you for having me.
Very exciting. I wouldn't have asked for anyone else.
Oh,
you're perfect.
But you will.
No, I wouldn't have asked for anyone else to be the first.
Oh, to be the first.
To take my guest virginity. Virginity.
I'm happy to take your
Guest.
virginity.
Thank you. Thank you
okay.
muchly. You were very gentle and kind, and
Oh, thank you.
you used protection, which is also great.
Always.
Yes.
Yeah.
Were you going to say something?
No.
Do you have anywhere that you want people to follow you if anyone would like to? Instagram or anything?
Well, my Instagram.
You don't have to.
I'm just like hesitant because my Instagram like handle is embarrassing.
It's cute.
Do you think?
I think it's cute.
It's Maryland.
Which is adorable.
Thank you. Like MEREYLAND.
It's adorable.
It's been like that since I was 13.
Mine's Nick Sushi, so like.
True. But like.
And also listen to that song. What's the song?
Oh, yeah. Actually, no. I'll do this for Justin.
It's Break Free.
Yes, it's called Break Free. I'll plug this by Dibsy.
Yes.
I have a friend
available where all good songs are sold.
Yes, on Spotify and I think Apple Music. Also,
yeah, it is because I listen to it on Apple.
Oh, okay, yeah, there you go. Well, yeah,
Dibsy, yeah,
and you should follow Dibsy in general because he is a really good DJ and he has lots of good songs.
It's true,
featuring,
especially that one.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. But yeah, also featuring people that aren't me. But yeah,
what's the point?
Yeah. No, only listen to Breaking Free by Dibsy feat Meredith.
Yes. Yes. Okay, cute. If you want to follow the podcast on Instagram or Twitter, the Instagram pops off more, I'm not gonna lie. It's WTFIH podcast. That's it. And if you want to follow me on Twitter, it's NIC_sushi, I believe. I'm pretty sure.
Me trying to spell my Instagram handle.
Yeah, but yours is cute.
Thanks.
Anyway, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me. I hope you get better, Maddie. I'm sure by the time you hear this, you'll be fine though.
Hopefully.
Unless you die.
Okay.
And then I come for your brand. I've said that like 6 times.
I thought you were going to kill me.
No. Oh, no. No. I will just replace Maddie if she dies. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I would never. Even if you died, I'd stay away from the podcast.
And if I die, you're replacing me with Lady Gaga.
Yeah. It'll be me and Lady Gaga.
What if I put in my will? Take Maddie's role.
I wouldn't do it out of solidarity for Maddie.
So much solidarity with Maddie.
Yeah.
Okay, bye.
Okay, bye everybody. See you later.